I'm brother Tasiyah, coming back with another video. But before I start off, I would like to give all praise and the highest honor to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Akakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and meditation to the sincere Akiam across this world, who are spreading his knowledge in truth and in sincerity. Okay, Shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the election be upon your households. Shalom. So this video will be edifying because, like you can read in the title, I'm going to go to the subject. Okay, if brothers in this truth correct you, correction of brothers in this truth is to keep you on the right course. And you see in the beginning, you see a photo of a big ship. All right, because listen, if you are, let's say, if you are, in dangerous waters, which is this world, and your colleagues don't warn you, okay, you're just out there, with your heads in la la land, not paying attention, then you're gonna cause the whole ship, to sink, or to hit something and to go down. So they have you and be like, hey, look out for this, man, and then you have to steer this way. Hey, look out for that, you have to steer this way. Some things that you might not even see yourself. All right. So that is why it's important to have people around you, brothers around you who are in this truth, who follow Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, to also guide you and give you advice, man. Because how does the Most High speak to you? Okay, He can speak in numerous ways to you, but one of those ways is, of course, to His prophets, okay, to His men. Okay. It says it here, Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets. So before He does something, He reveals the secret unto His servants, the prophets. Okay, the ones that are standing on the street corners, saying with the Bible against this wicked kingdom. And you can best believe that they also get, the more they get into this truth, the more wisdom, understanding they get, the more they understand how to guide, the brothers around them, and how to advise them, and how to be careful for certain mistakes that they made, maybe, So, if you don't listen, all right, the more deals and faces, right? I'm good at scripture. Like, if you don't listen, let him become as, like, if you don't listen to the brothers, the Most High is gonna correct you. And when the Most High steps, that is game over, man. That is, of course He has mercy, but you don't want the Most High to step in, man. You wanna receive that correction before the Most High has to step in and has to make something happen to you, whereby you're now gonna listen. All right, the Most High speaks to His men. So, let me see. I'm gonna look for sure. I believe it's in the book of Matthew. Matthew, where is it again? You know what I do? I just look it up here because I also want to go into the book of Psalms 141. Okay, so let him become as a heathen, King James Version. 18. Gone. You see, I know it was in the book of Matthew, man. Okay, so this is Matthew chapter 18. Let me see. Verse 15. If thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and let his fall between thee and him alone. So if your brother does something, a trespass, commits a certain act which is not good, you have to step towards this individual and tell him, face to face, like, hey man, this and that and the third you did, it is not good to do this, man. Don't try not to do this anymore. All right. If he doesn't listen, okay. If he shall heed thou hast gained thy brother. So if he listens, because people we have ears to hear, but there's a difference between hearing something, and understanding it and listening and actually following the advice that they have heard. All right. So if he listens to you, now you have gained your brother back on the right path again. But if he will not hear thee, so if he doesn't listen to you, then take with thee one or two more. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every word may be established. If he doesn't listen, I gotta bring other brothers with it, witnesses. Like, hey, he did such and such, what do y'all think of the situation? And then they, most of the time, the brothers are in sync concerning the advice direction. All right. And if we shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church, and our bigger group, is gonna be known of the situation. But if we neglect to hear the church, it can be unto thee as a heathen man and a publican. So if we still, don't want to listen, let him be a heathen and a publican. Okay, meaning like, hey, we gotta do with you because we cannot work with you like this, man. Okay, if you have and one particular worker is fucking it up all the time, you're gonna try to correct him, and if he doesn't want to take the advice, now you bring in your team leader and talk with him, he still doesn't want to take. Now the boss comes in, and the boss says this and that and the third, and if you are not with that team, what are you doing there, then the big boss has to come and kick you out of there because it's not working, man. You're not on the same vibration. All right. So from there, let's go to the book of Psalms 141, verse 5. Let the righteous smite me. So who are the righteous? The ones that follow the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai to the best of their ability. Okay. Because when we go to the Blue Letter Bible, to the word righteous, it says in the Hebrew, yeah, it says, but I'm not sure what in the correct Hebrew it says there. But in the outline of biblical usage, it says just, lawful, righteous, just, righteous. Righteous as justified, sorry, righteous as justified, vindicated by God. Right, correct, lawful. Okay, so those are the ones that are in this truth. So it says, let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness. So if the people in this truth, brothers in this truth, want to correct you, it's actually a kindness, okay, because it keeps you on the path of salvation. Most of their advice is not coming from thin air, A lot of times, it's inspired by the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Alright? So there's of course a way to advise or to correct certain brothers. You have to know who you're dealing with. Some brothers like it when you are direct with them. Some brothers might not like that direct approach, but you might have to use different words with them, and use a longer explanation for them to follow your advice. You have to understand who you're dealing with. So this is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath. So if the brother is angry that you're trying to correct, you not be, putting more heat into that anger, so to say, but maybe try, talk with a low volume voice, with words that might not be too hard, but, understanding, and then calm down. But grievous words stir up anger. But if you throw shots, stabs, yeah, because also your woman, this and that, and this bitch, and your children, fuck them children, this. If you start talking like that to a brother, of course he's gonna get angry, gonna get more anger. So sometimes you, the one that is trying to correct the brother, is also struggling with keeping your emotions under control, because you see that this person has been doing so many things for the longest time, man. So now your patience is also running up. Okay, but still you gotta know how to explain this to this brother, man. And if he doesn't hear it, ultimately the Most High is gonna speak. All right, then it will be fixed, of course. So Psalms 41. Verse 5, let the righteous smite me with your kindness, and let him reprove me. Before I continue, let me go to the word kindness in the Blue Letter Bible. It says, if I'm correct in Hebrew, hasad. In outline of biblical usage, it says goodness, kindness, fullness, a reproach, shame. Okay, a reproach. Now, if I understand it correctly concerning the reproach, shame, okay, because it's, of course, it's a shame unto you, when brothers bring a mirror in your face and say like, look what you did, man, and then you self-reflect, and then you feel shame, you know. But that is good, that's shame, because it keeps you humble. All right. So it shall be excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. All right. So said, man, the correction is not to mess you up, is to keep you on the right course, on the path of salvation. Okay. So with that, I hope this edifying. And I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High. So like, yeah, before I do this, let me read the Hebrews real quick, because I said, you know, the Most High will eventually step in, and you should be afraid if the Most High is going to step in. Okay? Hebrews 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Okay, so it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You should be very afraid of it. So while brothers try to correct you, you know, try to self-reflect and take that advice, you know. Before it's too late and the Most High decides to step in. So with that, I'll just edify. And I want to give all praises and the highest honor to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Makakodash. I want to give double honor to the elder and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across this world, who are spreading knowledge and truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the election be upon your households. Come on, shalom. Also for the ones that are not necessarily prophesying on the street corners, you know, try to listen to the corrections